Good afternoon, and welcome to all of you. It's really great to look out and see so many bright colors, because that's exactly what Shauna would have wanted. On behalf of the Berglund-Immel families, I'd like to welcome all of you to the celebration of life for Shauna Berglund-Immel. Now, what you're already hearing is that I cried at the drop of a hat. And I've got several, I've nominated several people to make funny faces at me if I start to cry. So with any luck, I'll make it through.
They all cry too.
They all cry too. Okay, good. So we'll just do it back and forth.
I can get my bedspread.
Thank you. Chuck's offering to get me his bedspread. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Elizabeth Snyder-Hayward, or for those of you who are Facebook people, I'm the ESH you've been seeing at the top of many of Shauna's Facebook posts for a while now. Shauna and I started out as what someone I know calls friends of circumstance, because my husband and I have girls in the same grades as Spencer and Kaylin, but became much more than that over the past almost 4 years. Shauna gave many gifts to all of us, and to me, not only did she give the gifts of optimism, hope, and joy, even in the darkest times, she also gave me the gift of a much wider circle of friends, many of whom are here today, even if I haven't actually met you. I imagine many of you know each other by name and Facebook photo only. I hope that by the time you leave, you will have given Shauna the gift of reaching out to meet each other, extending your circles of friendship outward as she did throughout her life. One of the challenges in creating a celebration of life for someone like Shauna is that we all know there will be something left unsaid or someone not explicitly mentioned. Our hope is that those who speak today and the events and people they speak about will serve only as a starting point for your own memories to flow. We encourage you to share a special memory of Shauna on the card you received along with your program. I think many of you already done that, but if you didn't, there'll be an opportunity afterwards. And put it in the basket in the lobby on the way out. This memory could be of the first time you met Shauna, a value she taught you that you will share with others, something as simple as how a rainbow reminds you of her, or any other memory that has meaning to you. These will be put in an album for Shauna's family to treasure and read in the future, ensuring that many, many more memories live on in the years to come. Now, I'd like to introduce Terry Cutts. Terry met Shauna in Seaside at a scrapbooking weekend retreat. As she sat next to her and marveled at her talent and attention to detail, they started talking and instantly connected. As Terry says, her warm, small, twinkling eyes and quiet confidence all drew Terry in. They took a walk on the beach at sunset, sat and talked as they watched the sunset, finding they had so many things in common. She's been Terry's dear friend ever since.
I will be reading 2 short poems from our very wise friend Shauna. The first one is entitled True Strength. True strength isn't something you can train for. You can't go to the gym and lift weights, do crunches, or run on the treadmill for it or improve it. It's not something you can buy or borrow. It's something that's just there, inside you, and you might not even know it's there. It lies deep inside you, gathering strength in your heart and soul until the time arises when it's called upon to get you through tough times. It feeds off the love and support of those around you and allows you to go on when you don't think it's possible to do so. Finally, I'm reading Chasing Rainbows. I believe in the miracle of life. I believe in rainbows. We all love rainbows which come out with the sun after a downpour. We love to look at them, to chase them, to find the rainbow's end, but we never get there. It's not about the pot of gold itself. It's about the beauty to behold, the journey and the scenery along the way. It's about appreciating life, the miracle of life. Find your rainbow and chase it.
Thank you, Terry. The Catlin Gables Strings Group, which is comprised mostly of 5th graders, Kaylin's classmates, with several older members as well, one from Spencer's class, will now play Simple Gifts. We'll give them a moment to get their instruments. And just to let everyone know, the words of many of the poems are in your programs, and then also the lyrics for the song we'll all be singing together at the end. The other poems, if you haven't seen them already, Paris Dukes has created a really, really beautiful book of many of Shauna's pictures from the Galapagos Islands and many of her poems. There's a sample copy on the table as you came in, and the proceeds from the sales of that are being used to help benefit the Immel family. So you might want to take a look at that. It's really beautiful. It's got all these poems and more. So thanks, Paris, for creating that.